Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where I know I had said I was taking a little break from Transformers for a little bit, but a certain figure showed up the other day that is forcibly pulling me back into Transformers for a moment. And that is Transformers Machine Wars Starscream. For anyone who doesn't know, Machine Wars was a super short-lived line. I think it was KB Toys exclusive even. Right between G2 and Beast Wars. This guy in particular is from 1997. Which means I think Beast Wars might have been started already at that point to some degree. But yeah, it was a weird line, very short-lived, and this was the Starscream that we got in it. I believe he was Ultra Class, they called it. He and Optimus were the two biggest figures in that line. This guy is a repaint of the Generation 1 Predator Skyquake figure. Had to go look that up really fast. And this thing is so cool. Even with its unfortunately neutered gimmicks, the original figure, the actual, wow, I cannot remember his name for some reason. Skyquake had a Mega Visor gimmick where you could actually, like, look through this little eyepiece here, and you could see, different slides of other characters and stuff. Completely removed on this guy. But as well as Skyquake came with a missile launcher, that's what it's called, that could fire these little lime green missiles. Also missing on this guy. By the time this figure came out, firing missiles this short were deemed unsafe, and so they had to just remove the gimmick, unfortunately. But one and a half of the main guy's gimmicks are still intact here. The partially neutered one is if you fold down on this this little tail fin, it flips out this piece of plastic here. Now, I'm not sure if it's come off with age, was a sticker someone never put on, or it was just missing. But the point of that is actually, it's getting this little gray piece of plastic in place, and it's supposed to be shiny and mirrored, so that you can look through there and see what's going on underneath. And the plastic's shiny enough, it still kind of works, actually. You can see me moving my fingers around down there. But that was to let you aim the other gimmick, where if you grab hold of either of these, the gray sections on the engines and spin them, it spins these little chambers around, and he will drop out more of those same little green missiles. So he's got that on both sides. I'm not going to do it because, yeah, these are a pain to reload, unfortunately. But overall, really cool, really different figure. He does have foldable landing gear, which is nice. And the landing gear even has rolling wheels, which even nowadays is really rare. So it's that much cooler to see it on a figure that's, 23 years old here. So, transforming this guy, really simple, but pretty fun. You come up here, split the nose of the plane, which I do want to draw attention to that classic, like shark head paint design. I love that. But, split the nose. Then you're going to start folding this piece forward and over. Go ahead and split it. And this little gray piece that's in the middle will lock in place to keep the legs from falling back in on each other. Go ahead, fold out his toes. Come back here, fold out the heels. Stand him up. You're going to actually take the landing gear and flip them back around the other way. Flip back the wings. Come to the back part here. Just grab this, or pull open this little blue piece. Then grab this. It will untab from right there on the top. And then, let's see. I know this thing is actually pegging into here, but I can't quite see the pegs to explain how, but it comes down, pegs in, fold these up, and I believe technically you're supposed to have them just straight up. I actually like to bring them in all the way like that. Open up the chest, fold out the head, and pull down the arms. And there you have Starscream in robot mode. And I'm not going to lie, it looks basically nothing like Starscream, if we're going to be honest. He is also a little too tall for me to get in full shot here, but there we go. There you can see. Yeah, this thing is shockingly big. And he does have one other feature in this mode that hopefully I can show off here. But he actually has toggleable light piping. So there's this piece right here on the back of his head. I'll bring in a flashlight to try and show it. But as you flip this down, it reveals the back side of his eye light piping. So you can do that. And then on his back right here is this little tiny fin that serves as a lever. That will open those sections up on his back. And when you open those up, bring a flashlight back in, hopefully, it lets light piping through on his sides of his chest there. So it's just kind of different, kind of cool. Only articulation you really have in him in this mode is ratcheting the arms up, and the landing gear will get in the way even. That's all he does. This guy is, it's very much a G1 mold. It's a big fat brick with a lot of backpack. But it's still a really, really cool big fat brick with a lot of backpack. So yeah, this guy has been somewhat of a grail for me for a very long time. I genuinely never see this guy being sold, really. So finding this guy, 23 years later, he still has all 10 of his missiles. He's got his stickers still on. Very few of them are peeling in any way. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This thing is awesome. If you happen to come across it for a decent price, it's simple. Remember, it is a redo. It's just a repaint of a G1 mold, but it's a really, really cool G1 mold in my opinion, and definitely worth your time. So, shaky cam aside, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.